Hey guys, welcome back to Hendricks and Family Farms. Today we're going to continue on the John Deere 2030 tractor, getting the hydraulic pump pulled apart so we can see what parts we need. If you would, go down and hit that subscribe, ring the notification bell, and hit the like button. We also have a Facebook page. It's Hendricks and Family Farms on Facebook. Go check it out. There's some content on there that you might find enjoyable, but let's get after getting this pump tore apart and see what we need. So here we are again with the John Deere 2030 tractor. We're going to be tearing apart the pump. The one thing about when you're doing the pump work or anything you're tearing apart that's precision stuff, you can get you a set of these number stamps so you can stamp the numbers so you know the orientation of how everything comes apart, so you can try to put it back together the exact same way. These stamps, I don't know what they cost. I've had them for lots of years from doing numerous different other projects, and that being a mechanic for a long time, it's just something that I had. We'll get you guys turned down here and so you can see us taking apart the pump. So the orientation that we're going to do it in and how we're going to stamp them is we're going to start up here where the one of the hose fittings is, and we're going to stamp it number 1 and number 1. So you just find your number 1 in your stamp kit that you have, and then we'll just put a number 1 there. And then go down here to the case, put a number 1 there. So then you can pull it. See, there's some trash down in there. That's probably a good sign of one of the things that's gone bad. Not a good sign, but again, there's more trash in there. So we try to keep all of that together. So we have 1 there, and now we'll go for 2. And like I say, the stamps are pretty simple. You just put them on there like so, and then give them a good whack, and then right here on the case. That wasn't supposed to happen. And then to get the little piston out, just do that there, and then we'll turn it over and make sure there's no bad wear on them as we're tearing them apart. Then number 3, same thing as before. Just take it. I'm all thumbs today. That's part of the old seal there. Doesn't feel like all the stuff's down in there. It's sure not. Well, that's not a good sign. We'll find that as we go, I'm sure. Get you a number 4. Bring it on here. Number 5. Always make sure you go back and you check and make sure your numbers are where they're actually supposed to be at. Go to number 6. You'll also get some guys that tell you that this part isn't as important. And it may not be for you to get them all back in the exact same orientation. It's just something I like to do. I've rebuilt quite a few hydraulic pumps, and that's just one of the things that I do. There's a little spring stopper down in there in the bottom. You just have to make sure they're all there. Oh. Number 6. Now we need number 7. Take the key out of there. You know what? Let's go ahead and number these as well. Just because I would like it. What? Oh, okay. My youngest out there, she was hollering. I was just making sure there wasn't something wrong with her. They're also numbered on the side of them, so it makes it pretty easy to find them. I can't remember if there's a snap ring down in this thing. Let's check before I flip it over. long time since I tore one of these apart. It's been since I was a mechanic at a rental store. We worked on heavy equipment there. So it's been a minute or two. So guys, a second ago I lost some footage. The camera SIM card was full, so you didn't get to see me pulling it apart, but it wasn't anything special. I just pulled it apart, and I was saying in there that it's important to go ahead and replace the bearings when you're in here doing these kind of things, because bearings are cheap. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and replace the bearings here. I already got it apart. I'm going to go ahead and change the bearings. So we pulled that apart, got the bearings and the spacers out, and we just kind of put it back in the order that we took it apart in. So there's a spacer, a bearing, and then another spacer, all on the shaft. And then there was another part I did find bent in here. It's this little shaft. I don't know if you can see it real well, but it's bent pretty good. So we'll have to see if we can get us another one of those. And now we're going to pull these relief valves out here. We already got some of them out, but we'll go ahead and get those knocked out real quick. I'm really not certain why some of them are different than the other. It's a good thing I have a video so I can go back and look at the video and see how I took it apart, because I wasn't paying attention on that. Oh, I see. Well, there could be a big part of the problem. That's the relief valve. We need to take it out because there is some questionable having a pressure issues like we're having. make sure that there's one, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, there's some nice looking stuff in there. This is what regulates the pressure for your hydraulics. Oh, that's not it. What do I do with that other socket? Gotta get another socket. Well, that's going to be it. I think we're going to need a screen, and I don't see anything wrong with my shaft here. Look at it again. Don't see any excessive amounts of wear anywhere on here. Everything looks pretty smooth. So I think that part's good. I think the biggest problem was this separation screen in there was clogged up, and there was a bunch of junk down inside of it, and these check valves were all gunked up, so we'll have to clean all that up, get us a seal kit and some new bearings, and I think we'll be good to go. And thanks again for coming along with us while we're tearing apart this hydraulic pump and getting the tractor back up and running. We appreciate it. If you would go down, hit that like, subscribe button, and be sure and follow us on Facebook as well, and ring the notification bell so you're getting the latest videos as soon as they come out. And we appreciate you guys coming along with us. In the next video, it should be us putting this one back together. My kids did want to put some of the feeding the horses. We brought them up the other day. They had the camera set up and they were watching me, and the horses were doing some pretty neat stuff. And then we seen a double rainbow. I don't know if you guys are from Oklahoma that are watching, but it's been raining and flooding all week here in Oklahoma. We'll take the rain. We were getting pretty dry, so we needed the rain. And appreciate you guys coming along. Please go down, like, subscribe. Can't say that enough. 61% of the people viewing are not subscribed. Every little bit helps. We're trying to get the channel up and going. Thanks again. Peace. Peace.